Relax.
Alrighty, let's do this. Pop those mics up.
Hey, hey, hey.
Ayo.
And we are live, gentlemen.
Yo, I'm Keith. What's up? Yeah, there we go.
What's
up?
happening? What's happening?
Ooh, yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
man.
So, guys, I need you guys to take a second and take this link and post it to your socials so we can get the other gents in here. And yeah, man, get the show on the road. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's do this.
Let's chop it up. Let us chop it up. Oh, first of all, congratulate me. Congratulate me.
On what?
My girl got me a sweater. Check.
Ooh,
what is that?
That's dope. That's dope. Tesla Cybertruck.
I hope you guys get girlfriends that love you as much as me.
As much as you love us.
No, that's like proper love. She knows as a South African, I'm not gonna get the Cybertruck anytime soon, so I might as well just wear the sweater in the meantime. You know what I mean?
I feel
while I plan my move out of this country, because
I don't know,
Ryan, you also had something to say earlier on, bro.
Oh yeah, jeez, man. I just want to give a happy birthday shout out to my man Zizwe, one of my longtime training partners. Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, and Zizwe is a fan of FFS, so
yeah, and for a long time.
Happy birthday, brother. Hope you had a good one.
Thanks for the thumbs up, my brother. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for watching the show. You know what I mean? Thanks for joining us also.
Yeah.
Let me see. How are we doing there? Are we on the YouTubes?
We're on the YouTubes.
Let's get it, gents. Let's get it.
Let's do this. Yeah. So should we get it rolling? We got enough guys on?
Yeah, 1 second.
Where are we live on, by the way?
Now you're keeping other
YouTube,
kids waiting.
Oh, we live on YouTube.
Yeah, though. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, you guys are behind. You guys are like we are during the show. Let's
okay, gentlemen, we've got a hectic card coming up. We've got UFC 308, and that's a stacked card, bro. I'm happy about that card because lately we've been getting some good main events, co-mains, but this whole card for me is pretty dope.
Yeah, no, look, man, I'm keen on this one. I've been excited for this one since I saw they announced it. Although I do suspect that one particular fight might not happen. I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about.
Come on. Don't be like that.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. It's the
bro. He was on Embedded. I was watching Embedded just earlier today. He was on there.
He's talking about Boris, is he not?
Yeah.
He's talking about
listen,
he's talking about Khamzat Chimaev. You know, Khamzat Chimaev is my son's favorite fighter.
Oh, okay.
But
whenever he plays UFC 4,
I see.
He chooses him.
But Ryan, it's too late to back out now, bro.
Yeah.
If there was something, we would have heard about it by now.
Yeah, probably. So maybe it does happen. I haven't watched Embedded yet, so I didn't see him there.
Hold on. Before we get into 308, gents, let's talk about what happened this weekend.
This
morning, rather.
Yeah. This morning for us.
Sure.
Last night for the Americans.
Yeah. Ngannou and the Cyborg fights. Start with the Cyborg one, huh?
No, let's start. Before we get there, you spoke about that AJ kid, bro.
And
AJ McKee. Yeah.
Bro, he disappointed me so much, bro.
Oh, bro. I was like,
that was not a fight that I was expecting. And it was very one-sided, bro. Very, very one-sided. Like, even the chances he had standing.
4 rounds to 1.
Yeah. Hey, also Leon Edwards' little brother was on there. I hate to call
Oh
him.
yeah,
I can't remember his name.
his name's Fabian, I believe.
Fabian Edwards.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me so much of his brother, bro. His kickboxing
Yeah.
is not bad, but once it moves from there, hey,
They built
the wrestlers
they
do as
built
they
the
please,
same.
bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
wrestlers do as they please with those guys, bro. But it was nice to see him in there. Hopefully, he grows and matures more in the sport, and then we can
Mm.
see him in the UFC at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Look, AJ McKee, and I think it's because his opponent was his debut, I believe, on the promotion. So he didn't look like he trained for that fight to me, because
Yeah.
by round 3 he was like extremely tired, and I didn't understand what was going on with him. Like, he just kept on getting punched in the face. I was like, AJ, bro, like, come on, hands up or something. You know, like,
Nah,
it was
Yeah.
disappointing. It was disappointing. I didn't enjoy that fight at all, and I was looking forward to his fights because he whoops ass. You know what I mean? He whoops
Yeah.
ass.
it's hard to
up and
believe
down.
after seeing that fight, bro. It's
Yeah,
hard
look,
to believe.
Yeah.
hey, bro,
Um,
AJ is look, he is very good, and I think that was just a off night for him because he usually performs pretty well. He's pretty well rounded. He does really put on good performances. I'm not sure what the hell happened last night, but yeah, we'll
but
we'll hear what he has to say.
to answer your question on Cyborg, bro, what a fight! What a
Oh
fight!
yeah,
Like, Cyborg brought all her experience and just threw it in that cage, bro. Threw it
Oh,
at
yeah.
that
Yep.
girl.
Yep.
I will say though, the whole 5 rounds thing, it got boring for me towards the end. Even though the tables were turning, there wasn't as much action for me. I would have like a 3 round. Um, obviously, it was for a championship, right?
I can't do the 3 rounds. Got to give
For a
them the
belt.
extra
You
time.
gotta give them the extra time. But for me, I enjoyed round 1 till 3 and a bit of the last round. But apart from that, it became very like slow for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you remember I texted you. I was like, bro, like, this Cyborg Pacheco fight is the fight of the night so far, right? As it was going on, because it was almost like Cyborg was fighting herself, like her younger self. The striking outside of the takedowns, because Cyborg put the takedowns in. You know what I mean? And I think that's what mostly won her the fight, because she had more control time. Even in the striking, she had success here and there. But Pacheco's a beast.
Oh yeah.
Even though she lost this one, I think once Cyborg steps down, she's gonna take it over again.
Yeah, she was pretty
Yeah.
scary in there. She was pretty scary in there.
Yeah. Hey, man, Cyborg, we talked about this before we came on live. I think Cyborg's the real women's GOAT, if I'm honest with you. This is a 5th belt in a 5th organization. And as we saw in this fight, she is not fighting tomato cans. She's fighting ladies that can really put on a fight.
Yeah,
No,
100%, 100%. We kind of went back and forth with, is it her or is it Amanda Nunes? I take your point.
Yeah. I think
More promotions. Amanda
more
Nunes,
belts.
two-time champion at the UFC, but outside of that, not so much.
Not much, man. And that's
But,
what I'm saying.
what a wholesome moment from Francis Ngannou, man. You know, a
Oh
lot of
yeah,
the
that.
time, a lot of the time when something big happens in a guy's life, it's either like the next fight becomes like very difficult for him to deal with it. But he came on and he won that fight, and that was really really dope to see. You know, I'm not comparing it, but we've seen that torture method from people like Anthony Smith, where someone broke into his house and he was like in the ring there and busy talking about how you broke into my house. You know what I mean? Like, but to see Ngannou go
Bro,
out there
I
and
told
say
you,
he
Anthony
wants to fight
Smith
for
is
his kid.
soft.
Oh,
him.
leave him
For
alone,
him,
bro.
Tender.
go
He's
in
tender.
there
That's what's
Leave
happening
that
with
guy
him.
alone, bro.
I'm gonna fight for
He needs
my
to go
son.
referee slap fighting things.
Relax, bro.
Oh,
We still
God,
have
Yeah,
a
dude.
card to
catcher.
go through. Leave
Relax.
Anthony.
Yeah, leave Anthony
Oh,
alone.
hold on.
The fact that
Hold
he
on,
said
hold on.
that he was gonna go in there and fight for his kid, and he
Yeah.
came out
Mhm.
victorious in the first
Yeah,
round
yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was really good
brilliant,
of
bro.
him.
Was
Yeah,
brilliant.
and
And
I think
if
it silenced a lot
yeah,
from
definitely.
all the doubters, all the guys that were like, "Oh, after the Joshua loss, he's not going to come back.
Mm,
Look at this
mm.
huge, scary guy he's fighting." And Ngannou just came in and was like, "Okay, watch this stuff." And look, I feel bad for was it Renan? Oh, I'm not sure how to pronounce his
Who,
name.
Ferreira.
Ferreira.
Ferreira. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, because he kind of gained some popularity when people saw he was fighting Ngannou. And I
Mm.
think this has probably taken the wind out of that sail a little bit.
Another Cyril Gunn moment where you've
Yeah.
got a guy who's so fast for the heavyweight division that you think he actually stands a chance, and then you forget that he's going against Ngannou, bro. Once he put that
Yeah.
knee over that guy's chest, bro. Yes.
Oh, bro, like on the neck.
On the neck, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's over.
You know what it did for me, this fight. It made me appreciate more the difference between boxing and MMA. Right?
Yeah.
Because I was worried for Ngannou, to be honest with you. And I thought he was gonna want to stand with the guy. Right. And that guy's longer than him. When I saw him take him down, I was like, okay. Now there's a fight. Like he was clinical. You know, the control was beautiful. The ground and pound was beautiful. Well, he hit him at the back of the head a couple of times, but hey.
But
It is what it is.
the wiser thing was to take him down, bro. You know, you
Yeah.
don't want to stand up with
Ah,
those guys. And you
100%,
saw when the
100%.
match started, bro, everyone was cautious, bro. No one wanted to overcommit. And then it got to the point where Ngannou got him down. And that's where we knew he had the advantage, bro. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, look. I
Oh,
think that was
wait.
a smart-
There was actually happened that made me panic a little bit. Ferreira does have a triangle choke submission.
That's cool. But when I was
He does.
watching that, I'm happy for him. But when I was watching that
Such an asshole.
triangle, I was like, it wasn't deep up until just before Ngannou put his knee over, which is the right thing to do. So I was like looking at it like, not quite dangerous yet. Like it's a threat, but not like nothing to overcommit to dealing with and lose the position. So
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
all
I
it
thought
takes
that
is
was
one
nice.
mistake, isn't it?
No, it's true. But I'm
For him
like,
to pull his leg and lock you in. It's
true. But I agree with you. But I mean, Ngannou was doing the right things. Like you can have your leg over there, but most of the time, if the guy postures up, that thing's not happening. There's a couple of guys.
Yeah,
there's a couple of guys skilled enough to still make it work, but most of the time, that triangle's not happening.
Gentlemen, speaking about submissions and all of that stuff, let's dive into UFC 308, right? And that's the first card. The first match on that card is Magomedov versus Petrosian. And we were just talking about submissions. None of these guys have submissions under their belts. That's for sure.
I'm so excited for that fight because Petrosian has such good stand up, and obviously so does Magomed. Like that's going to be so good. Two very different styles of striking, but it'll be very interesting to see how they come together.
Yep. I like that fight. I like that fight personally.
Yeah.
Actually, I like the crazy style that Magomedov has. Petrosian is a bit more controlled.
He
calculates a bit more.
Yeah, he's very clinical in his striking setup. He comes from I believe it's a K1 background, and you can just see it when he's out there striking with guys. It shows so well.
Clean.
Yeah, so good. I'll be honest with you. I actually want to go back and watch some of his kickboxing fights to see how those went.
Magomedov is the favorite to win this one. I can see why. I can see why. If it's going to
he
come
is
to putting
14
on
and
pressure,
0.
guys. Yeah, if he's going to come into putting on pressure, I think he's going to be more aggressive than Petrosian.
I think it's him being the favorite is that Magomed's been more active recently,
Yeah,
and
but also Petrosian's last fight was a loss.
yeah, that's fine. Doesn't really mean it.
so-
Like that. That matters when you fighting another guy like the guy he lost to. But this is a guy that wants to stay where he wants the fight to be. Like
True.
you couldn't ask for a better
Yeah.
fight.
This was one for the matchmakers, bro. They wanted to give us a fight. You know?
Yeah, and I think this is very good matchmaking.
Yeah. But on the same card, right next, gents, we've got Ankalaev versus Rakic. Gents,
Oh
my god,
dude, that's gonna
I
be good.
cannot wait, bro.
Yeah,
That's
cannot.
nasty.
man.
Ankalaev is gonna go in there and want to prove a point.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Right now, he thinks he's
Yeah.
the most deserving of anything in that UFC organization. So he's gonna want to prove a point. But Rakic is nothing to.
Oh,
to
he's
walk
so
over.
powerful. Oh
Mm.
man. And yeah, look, if I'm honest with you, I don't know how we don't give the winner of this to Pereira next.
Yeah, I know it has to happen.
It has to happen.
No, I think that's the setup, huh?
Yeah, although I did see Pereira shoot some shots out saying that
He doesn't want to take it.
No, it's not that. He was just saying that nonsense of Ankalaev and his manager saying that the fight has been offered and they were waiting on Pereira to sign it and he never did, kind of thing. He said that shit wasn't true, but now just to spite him, he's gonna make it difficult for him to get the fight.
Yeah, but as if it's up to him.
It is to a certain extent.
No, it's not.
When you are star
No, it's
power
not.
like Alex Pereira is.
Look,
right
I mean,
now.
just the other day he got that guy that whooped him in kickboxing signed to the UFC, right?
Yeah,
Or
but
at least
that's
the contender series or whatever.
that fight's not gonna go the way people think, bro.
You're right.
Bro, Pereira will flatline that guy. I'm telling you.
Nah, I don't think so.
No,
I think
I
by
can
the
tell you.
time they fight, that guy's gonna be at a point where he stands a better chance, bro.
Yeah, well, for sure, because they won't. Well, if he makes it that far, because they won't fast track him like they did with Pereira.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
you guys
also
think-
he's talking shit, by the way, where he said that he beat Pereira twice. That's nonsense, bro.
But he did.
No, it was once.
Didn't I see twice, bro?
Where did he beat him?
In Glory.
At Glory, yeah.
Yeah, because I believe Pereira won.
And
Pereira won the title, and then they rematched, and then Pereira lost, and then he left to go to the UFC.
And we're not using the word beat lightly, yeah?
No, but even then, that's
you
no.
blocked them.
Wait, are we talking about a whooping?
no.
I
You
haven't
are,
seen
you
the
blocked
guy.
them. Nah, Ryan, don't lie, bro.
Hey, first of all,
like I'm with I like Pereira.
Okay, hold on.
Nah,
Have you watched the fight?
Yes, I did, bro.
Oh, you did watch the fight.
I did, bro.
Cool, because I watched it live.
Yeah.
That,
What does that change?
because it matters.
yeah, no, but
Like,
my main
yeah.
point being is that he hit him, but he never hurt him. He never hurt him.
He dropped him.
I gotta go back and watch. I don't,
Nah,
but it's not
I gotta
it's
see
not the
this
same
fight
thing
as well,
as when
anyway.
Pereira won.
But anyway,
you go watch. It's on YouTube.
Yeah. So you guys think Ankalaev is gonna take it, or you think Rakic is taking this one?
I think Rakic might just surprise us, because I think he's one of those guys where it's just like he's almost there and then something happens, and then he's almost there and then something happens. So I think he's just like he wants to come in and steal the show, and especially against Ankalaev, you beat that guy, no one can deny you, especially because who else has beaten him in the division?
You know, the whooping that Yuri put on Rakic kind of it makes me doubt a little bit.
Yeah, but that's
whether
Yuri.
He's gonna be doing well
That's-
against Ankalaev.
Exactly, Ryan. That's Yuri.
Yeah, but
Ankalaev is way more calculated than Yuri, bro.
no, but that kind of makes the point. Yuri is much wilder. He's more awkward. It's harder to predict where he's coming in.
Okay.
Ankalaev, is more basic and structured. You hit him, you hurt him, cool. He's going to back up or shoot a takedown. That's all that's going to happen. He's not going to come rushing at you and try to kill you like Yuri is. That's
True that.
You know, like
Yuri's
that's the
gonna
simplest
come
way
at
I
you
can
with some
explain.
elbows and shit.
Yeah, you hurt Yuri, he's just going to come in and try and kill you more. But that's I don't see Ankalaev doing that, you know, and that's an area where if Rakic has been working on his wrestling as he should have been, he can take advantage.
Yeah. Next, we've got Dan Ige versus Lerone Murphy.
Listen, I love Dan Ige. He deserves that spot on the card, especially for that. Bruh, I don't think a shorter notice fight has ever existed. I mean, off the couch. I think he even had sparring earlier that day. That guy was just chilling on the couch. I just want to chill after sparring. Nope, apparently we're going to fight.
Apparently, yeah.
Bruh, apparently, like, I don't even know if Ali Quinta versus Khabib was on even shorter notice. I don't think so. Yeah, that was the one where Tony Ferguson hurt himself, because that was like a day and a half, a day's notice sort of thing. Here's Dan Ige, like, from the couch to the arena. Fuck.
Yeah, and bro,
What a beast.
we know he can take a shot, bro.
Oh, Dan Ige. Look, Dan Ige is a fan favorite, and he deserves to be one.
And I think this has a potential for fight of the night, bro. It has potential, bro. It's always these sleepers, bro, that really want that extra money, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
And Murphy will give him a fight.
Murphy
will give him a fight. So
100%.
I'm keen for that.
Now we move on to Ryan's favorite fighter. Ryan and Tavang's son's favorite fighter. versus my favorite fighter.
Why are you throwing me out here, man? Hey, listen, bro.
Listen to me, right? Let me just put this idea forward, right? Khamzat can't travel. He's having problems when he has to travel, right?
To the US.
But Khamzat also, when he travels, there's health issues, there's all of those type of things, right? Let's make Khamzat the Saudi ghost, right? Let's just, every time there's fights in Saudi, let's make him that boogeyman for Saudi. Let's
100%.
That way we get to
agree with that.
Khamzat, right? And he has the potential to beat almost all the guys in his division. So
almost.
Yeah. So I mean, let's make him the Saudi boogeyman, and then not get our hopes up in seeing him in the UFC in the US and all of that type of stuff.
Yeah, because I don't think it's gonna happen. So
why?
Yeah. No, I think with the
him going to the States.
Yeah, I suspect that visa issue is a bit more serious than they want to tell anybody about. I suspect.
Yeah.
I suspect.
It sounds like you've got a conspiracy theory.
No.
You have an inside man, bro.
Yeah. He's been talking to Dana White. This guy.
Hey, listen, brother.
You've been in the inboxes.
Listen, the sun's coming out now, so I can see the black helicopters. I don't want to. Let me keep it to myself.
But yeah, man, bro, I think it's a great idea. We get to see the guy. We know whenever he goes, we're going to Saudi. We're going to see Khamzat. He can practically live there because of the religion and everything. It's part of, you know what I mean?
Look, I get it. But my only problem with it is if that guy one day becomes champion, it then becomes problematic that your champion can only fight in the UAE or Saudi. Like,
it's not. I mean, I'm sure they can work around it, but give him a BMF shot. Give him a BMF shot. Bro, he deserves a BMF shot.
Oh, hold on.
No, he doesn't.
But BMF is in that weight.
But we can
no, it's
the
not
Gaethje,
no.
Holloway.
Why is it just?
I'm not. No.
Well, then you'd have to make the BMF for every weight. Then
no, it's not that. It's just the BMF BMF is an entirely different category that he doesn't fall into. It's not that he's not a great fighter, but he doesn't, like, if you look at the guys that have fought for that belt, can you really say Khamzat falls into the same category as them?
Have they taken as many last-minute fights as Khamzat?
That's not what makes you a BMF.
What do you mean, bro? Which one?
Look at the guys that how they fight. Look at Gaethje.
but
the fight of the nights, the knockout of the nights,
bro.
What do you want from Khamzat, bro? He's carried a guy across the octagon to Dana White.
Who are we talking about here?
No, sorry,
he ragdolls everyone, dude.
No,
who are we talking about here? Are we not talking about Khamzat?
No. I'm sorry.
The guy who flatlines people.
Right.
Like flawless victory all over the place.
I'm sorry. No.
Come on.
No, I'm not conceding this.
So no, you just don't like Khamzat.
No, it's not that.
Just say that.
He doesn't.
But you're just hating right now.
No, I'm not hating on him. He does not fall into that same category. Go
because
compare.
He hasn't had a chance.
Because he hasn't been around long enough. Maybe later on. No, Papa, listen. Later on, we can talk.
Yeah,
but now, no.
Now, we need.
No.
Yeah, maybe.
Right now, just because you haven't seen him in a long time.
No.
Okay, let's talk about him.
That's what the BMF. Yeah, look.
Knuckles. Yeah.
No. Even then it's title fight, not.
You're a hater,
then you just want to move goalposts.
He's just a hater. This guy, he's just a hater.
No, you guys are not thinking about it.
Deserving.
Bro. No, not of the BMF. Of the title, we can talk about after this fight, but not BMF. BMF is an entirely different category of fighter.
Yeah, but why can't we have it in a different division? Because in a different division,
the division is not. I don't really care about what division it's in. It's the type of fighters that are there that are doing it, right? Like, look at the first one, Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal. Those. Yeah, they don't fall into the same category as, or Khamzat doesn't fall into the category of those guys.
Masvidal and Khamzat are the one and the same person, bro. They came from.
No, actually, I'd even venture to say, gents, I'd even venture to say Khamzat is better than Masvidal.
Sure, he made more. The thing is, when Masvidal came in, he was known for his boxing, bro. He was known for his stand-up, and then he came in, made a name for himself. Where did this guy go now? Made a name for himself, right? And then he fought a few guys, did that whole knee with fluffy hair guy, Ben Askren, right? And then after that, what happened, bro? then what happened? Yeah. Then he got knocked out by Usman and all of that. Bro, Masvidal's reign was great. At the time, he was great. If Masvidal had to come in right now and join the UFC, he wouldn't have as much hype as he did back then.
You guys are missing something. You are trying to compare skill level and the BMF. That's not the same thing, bro. The BMF is those guys that embody the fighting spirit. That's not.
Are you saying that doesn't embody the fighting spirit?
Okay, here. Okay, very simple.
You are focusing on the sick.
No.
Non-traveling Khamzat. You're not talking about the Khamzat that's in the octagon, my brother.
You are thinking of the wrong thing, bro. Let's look at the last one, okay? Who are more guys game to just throw down and fight than the last Gaethje and Holloway? You think Khamzat's gonna fight like that?
Yeah, Gilbert Burns. Yeah, his last fight.
Yeah,
actually,
he did try, by the way.
Well, most of that fight was stand-up.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And then what happened to him afterwards? You've never seen a more reserved Khamzat ever.
This guy just hates
Khamzat. What do you mean? He left it.
Dude, that Gilbert fight was a barn burner.
That's one.
The Usman fight was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You mean the fight that everyone thinks he would have lost if it went 5 rounds?
No, wait. First of all, the Gilbert Burns one was standing. So let's take that off.
That's
and
fine.
Say that he's fought standing.
But that's one fight. Let's put one fight.
Then he fought a world-class wrestler, an Olympian wrestler in Usman.
Okay,
Right? And he beat Usman.
A former champion.
Former champ. And then he ragdolled what's his name? English.
Easier.
Yeah. He threw him all over. So I mean, if you don't want to count that as a flawless victory, I don't know.
No, you're
Right?
missing the point. You're looking at wins and stuff like that. I'm talking about the
No,
spirit
the
in which
fashion
you
in
fight.
which the wins
No, I'm not.
happen.
No, I'm not looking at the fashion. I'm looking at the spirit of the fight. See, look, unfortunately, you guys are not experienced in this, so you don't really understand.
You're talking
And I
bullshit. I'm
understand.
experienced in this shit. I'm experienced in this shit.
We're not experienced. We're not
Yes,
experienced in
right.
watching fights.
No,
Get the fuck
what
out
are
of
you
here.
talking about, bro? Just because you go to the gym and train every day. Hey, bro, we've been in this shit. So we were just talking. Taban was just telling you he was doing
That's
mixed
fine, yeah.
martial arts. I continue to do that shit. You're not gonna come here and wanna hate on Khamzat and then hide it against. No,
Okay.
bro. Khamzat.
Let me
Yeah,
make
just-
this.
Yeah,
Let me make this very simple.
going to train people tomorrow.
I'm
You
gonna
don't know.
train people tomorrow. I'm experienced. Nah, bruh.
Let me make this very simple. Go and fight, then we'll talk.
Hey, how many fights have you been in?
I've got 10.
Bring the records. We'll analyze them like we analyze other.
Yeah, let's see the footage. Bring the receipts.
Bring the receipts, bro. We don't know. But anyway, gents, I want to know from you guys. Let's take this one. Let's dissect it because there's Robert Whittaker, who we know is apart from the Drickers Duplessis lot, we know that he is one of the best in that division. We know that he's always willing to put it up there. And when it comes to guys that he's expected to lose to, he wins, bro.
And he wins big.
Yep. Yeah, he wins big. But is that what's going to happen with the Khamzat fight?
I don't think it'll be a big win like the previous one, but I think he will win.
Okay, Taban?
No, I comes out on this one, bro.
Okay, wait.
Actually, there was that time when Khamzat just joined the UFC, and he was a weight level lower, and Bobby Knuckles was like, "I hope he doesn't come up here." So it's gonna be great, unless Bobby Knuckles has been preparing for him this whole time. But it's gonna be a great fight generally.
But Bobby Knuckles says that about a lot of guys. He likes to really respect the guy. Not make him any less. But what I want to know from both you guys is, where do you think it's going to end up? Like, if since you're saying Bobby Knuckles is going to win, how do you see him winning? By decision?
Yeah, I see it going one of two ways. Either Bobby takes it to a decision, or he wears down Khamzat and then finishes him later on. Earliest, I would say late round 3, maybe round 4.
Okay.
Okay. I've got Khamzat round 2 submission. He on embedded. He said he's gonna punch him in the face, but I don't think Khamzat rules that. I don't think he'll want to keep it standing, because
he won't.
With the Usman and the Burns fight, he tried to keep it standing and he got punched a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Bobby Knuckles takedown defense is as strong as Gilbert's.
No, it is.
If it is, then it's gonna be a problem for Khamzat.
Yeah.
But if he makes a mistake and lets Khamzat get a hold of him, bro, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
So the reason I see that Bobby Knuckles wins that is, compared to the previous guys that Khamzat has fought, Bobby Knuckles for sure has the better footwork. He's much bigger and much stronger and hits a lot harder than the previous guys that he had trouble with. Yeah,
Really?
that's fair.
Hold on.
Well, we look at his look at who did Khamzat fight last? Usman, cool, champion a weight division up. This is Bobby in his weight division that he was champion in, where he beat Yoel Romero twice.
Sure.
And knocked out many guys.
Yoel Romero's styles make fights.
I understand.
Yoel Romero's fighting style is far different from what Khamzat does.
I understand that, but that was
And
also
Yoel Romero's stupid slow as well.
no. That's wrong. No, that's wrong. Early on in his career, like when Whittaker fought him, he was not slow at all. He was very explosive, and he had trouble wrestling Bobby Knuckles.
Sure.
That's the thing.
Sure.
He adopted this slower tactic later on when he decided he didn't want to wrestle with guys anymore. Then it was kind of slow, explode on you. But that's not how we always used to fight.
Yeah, but also the nice thing is Bobby Knuckles never struggles with his weight cuts.
No,
right?
never.
We know that Khamzat has a problem with his weight, and we know that Whittaker is a heavier opponent, right? Which means that Khamzat is not going to have as much of an easy time ragdolling him like he does a lot of the other guys.
He won't.
Sure.
And
Sure.
he needs to watch out for Bobby Knuckles' head kicks, bro. Like there's
Mhm.
always one there, bro. And especially if you're gonna be trying to shoot in the third, fourth round, you gotta be careful of that.
Yeah. Look,
Yeah.
Right?
that's what I think comes at
But Khamzat doesn't
realistically.
shoot naked.
No, yeah, most of the time, except for Big Mouth. But you know that's a much
No.
easier
He
guy to take down.
still faked an overhead right before he went for that takedown.
Did he? Okay.
You know, the same way
All
he
right, I
did
believe
with Li Jingliang.
Okay. Yeah, but either way, realistically, I think Khamzat has round one to finish Bobby Knuckles.
Yeah, round 1 and 2.
Even round two, I think by that point the fatigue starts to set in and Bobby Knuckles catches on to the timing.
The thing is, Khamzat's very explosive, and we know that as much as he doesn't, he can go the 5 rounds, he does get gassed out, bro.
Exactly.
Whereas Bobby Knuckles knows how to use his energy properly throughout the fight because he's been in a lot of 5-round fights.
Yeah,
whereas
and he
hasn't.
Yeah, and he is explosive himself. That's the other thing.
But then, gents,
especially his style of striking.
Yeah, but he's reactive as well.
Who at
reactions?
Who at Khamzat's type of energy levels has Bobby Knuckles fought, or like wrestling pedigree?
Well, Romero, like I said, but I mean, he beat Jacare Souza, which is, I mean, he was basically
It was a stand-up fight.
No, that's not the
Jacare Souza fight.
Jacare Souza is a hot,
was a stand-up fight.
Was very much like Gilbert Burns. He was basically a bigger Gilbert Burns. And it didn't, and it was a stand-up fight because Bobby Knuckles didn't allow it to become a ground fight.
Sure,
but
Jacare Souza is not as fast as Khamzat, though.
Yeah, but he's just as skilled.
So let me get this straight, Ryan. You saying Bobby Knuckles is taking it, Robert Whittaker, right?
Yeah.
You saying Khamzat?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm a Bobby Knuckles fan through and through, but I also think Khamzat's taking this one. Basically, I think the wrestling is going to play a big factor. We've been seeing it, bro. These wrestler guys really know how to control the fight, and sometimes it just doesn't matter if you're good at striking or whatever. Once they grab you, it's over. Gents, do you mind just moving your phones away from the laptops, please?
Sweet.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah, it's Ryan's phone.
Always.
Oh,
But yeah, let's go into the last fight, fellas. And,
man, I'm keen for this.
Taste in the mouth.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I've been so. I'm excited for this fight.
Gentlemen, you've been seeing the build up to this fight, and it's been crazy because we've been seeing a very different type of boxing from both of these guys, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about the way that Max Holloway trains. You know, he's not heavy on the sparring side.
That's not exactly true. There was a point where he wasn't sparring anymore, but he has been sparring.
Sure. But he doesn't.
He wasn't there and did it.
But we know that Max is a volume fighter, gents. We know that he's going to get in there, and this is going to be one of those fights where they record crazy amount of punches against each other, right? My only problem is Max is a great boxer. He's one of the best boxers in the UFC.
Yeah.
But Topuria's power, gents.
Well, we saw.
My gosh.
I get you, but
Power.
we just saw
And
as well.
speed.
Yeah, but we just saw as well. Max has got more power than we thought he did.
Wait. Because of the Justin Gaethje thing?
No,
The one touch.
no, come on,
No,
it can't be
he's
because of that.
no. Listen here. He's never had a fight before where he's put someone down with one shot. Never.
But it wasn't really one
never.
shot. It was a build-up.
Yeah, I understand.
Gaethje,
But
Gaethje was
he was
almost
out
out on
already,
his
bro.
feet a couple
I
of times
get
in that
you.
fight.
I understand you, but go look at any one of his other fights. Nothing like that even vaguely happens. That's the point I'm making. And remember, that's upper weight class from where he usually is at.
But
That's what I'm saying. So it is definitely more than what we thought.
Sure. But, he needs to build up to it, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs
to pepper the guy up before he
no,
does
look,
that.
for sure.
Whereas
He's not gonna
Topuria, first round could end
Yeah.
it with one
Yeah,
punch.
but then at the same time, the equalizer in that is Max Holloway has still never been knocked down.
Yeah, he does have the chin.
Not
but-
even knocked
Sure.
down. So
sure.
it's one thing to go up against a guy that's never been knocked out. But I mean, we've seen Volk get knocked down before, and obviously he got knocked out in the previous fight as well. That plays a factor.
Mhm.
Max Holloway has never even been knocked down, despite the fact that people can hit him and hit him a lot.
Sure.
Yeah,
that's the
you
thing.
know, I think this might be the hardest puncher that Max Holloway has fought.
At that
Up
weight,
to-
at that weight class for sure.
Yeah. I think this guy is the hardest and the fastest puncher.
Yeah, 100%.
The speed
fight Max
aspect.
Holloway. And Max Holloway gets punched a lot.
Yeah, he does.
A lot. Like his face after his fights looks like a mess.
Well, look, you
You
also
shouldn't
got
do that with this guy.
Yeah, I understand that, but there's a certain aspect of that you have to take into account. Is and we saw it a lot with the Diaz brothers. Is like once you've developed as much scar tissue on your face as those guys have, any number of
Sure, you
hard
tear up
shots.
easy.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. So that's a certain factor to bring into that. That it's not necessarily those guys doing damage. It's just that stuff reopening.
Yeah. You know what I can't wait to see though, gents? Combinations.
Oh,
Those boys are champions of combos.
yeah.
They-
And I would give the edge to Max a little bit on that.
On that, yeah, for sure.
Solely because combinations with his hands for sure. But now
Sure.
we're seeing in his last, I want to say maybe 4 to 5 fights, we've really seen him now start using way more of his other weapons. Now the kicks are coming in, the knees are coming in, the elbows are there. He's mixing everything and he's comboing it all.
The variety is going to
No.
come from Max.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, and I think that's also an aspect. Going to end up being a boxing match, as much as Topuria might like that. That's not going to be a boxing match. That's going to be a full-on MMA fight. Whether Topuria decides now is the time to actually use the other stuff is something else we could talk about. But I think
decent. Topuria. He's got decent jiu-jitsu.
yeah, that's true. But Max Holloway is also notoriously difficult to take down.
Sure.
That's the thing.
Sure.
So it's just like this is one of the best evenly matched title fights in that division we've seen in a while. Because I mean, Max is so hard to take down; it's almost not worth going for it. Topuria hits so hard, but Max can take it, and then the volume is there on both sides. So
Let's hope he can take it. Let's hope.
I think he
Topuria
can.
said he's going to point to the center of the octagon within the first 10 seconds of the first round, and he wants to see what Max is going to do. First of all, if you're Max, I don't see any pressure as to why you would have to do that. I feel like you should do that to prove yourself. It's not smart to do
Hold
that.
on. Did he say in the in the first 10 seconds or
Yeah.
the last?
Yeah, he said
He
it.
said, he said from the first bell,
First
he's
bell.
gonna point to the center and go get him.
See, that's the thing, and I did see something where Max Holloway was talking about it. This is like, this guy doesn't get it. That thing where he points to the center, that's for that last 10 seconds. For when you've been beating a guy, now you give him a chance to get back into the fight.
Exactly. That's what I'm
That's-
saying. You don't.
That's why he does it.
Like,
For me, Topuria wanting to do that in the first 10 seconds.
shows that.
That's it's, if anything, it's just disrespectful, and it's just
Yeah, it
ignorant.
doesn't help that Topuria's cheesy a little bit.
No, that's
but
the
it
thing.
also shows a bit of fear, bro.
No, he is scared
Because
Like,
he's hoping that his power will win him that first couple of seconds that he's talking
bro,
about.
I said this when Max won that BMF belt. When Max got that knockout and the camera went out into the crowd, you see Topuria there looking so concerned for what comes next.
Yeah.
And
I
look,
remember. I remember.
yeah, he
that
does.
part.
And then he
Yeah.
kind of has to reclaim himself for the next time the camera comes around.
Comes back,
But
yeah.
his first reaction was, "Oh shit!"
So is this Max Holloway's last chance at the belt, fellas?
No, never. As long as that guy's fighting, he'll always get a chance. Even I saw Volk say recently that if either one of them regain the belts, then a fourth fight would be even bigger than the previous three.
Yeah, true that though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So who do you guys
Yeah.
love taking that final fight, by the way?
Max Holloway all day,
Oh yeah?
all day, all day.
Someone?
Bro, I don't know. I don't know. I've seen.
Topuria says,
I've
let
seen
me
some
make
of-
it easy for you before you carry on.
Yeah.
Topuria, some guy said he's gonna bet his house on there, on Topuria. And he told him by the end of that match, he'll have 2 houses. So maybe that'll help you, bro.
Yeah, that's just Topuria talking, man.
yeah. Like that's just game. It's just gaming it. Look, bro, after seeing some of what Topuria can do with his hands, I'm worried for Max. To be honest with you, I'm not saying he won't win it, but if he just wants to pitter patter him, Topuria is not gonna come with that. Light punches. Let me see what's happening. Let me build volume. He's gonna come in there because he says he wants to be the first guy to knock Max out. Right, so he's gonna come and go for it. So there's a chance that he gets it all wrong, and he gets caught in the mix.
That's the thing.
And, or there could be that situation where he throws that left hook to the body and the right to the face. Those are like milliseconds apart, like if you're not ready for that, bro, you sleep. And see, the thing is, anybody can be slapped.
Yeah, but Max's defense is crazy, especially
That's
when it
the
comes
thing.
to boxing, bro.
Sure,
Remember those
sure.
guys fought Dustin Poirier, my man. As like, it's and to defend Dustin is crazy, bro. In itself,
and you know what? I still argue that fight came down to Dustin's weight advantage. I think had Max been a solid lightweight, I don't think he would have won that fight. I think Max would have taken it from him.
Yeah, but anyway, gentlemen, that's where we're going to end it tonight. Thank you to everyone who tuned in and watched what we had to say about these fights. I'm sure you have your own opinions, so please do the right thing. Shout out Z. He says, keep it up, guys. We sure will, bro. We sure will. There will be
buddy
so
boy.
much more. But Ryan, tell
Nice
them what
one,
they
bro.
gotta do.
Oh, like.
Yeah.
Like,
Subscribe.
comment, subscribe.
Do the right things, gents. Come on.
Yes, come on.
We're trying to build a channel here, man.
Yeah. And
Also share us, man. Share us with the buddies.
Yeah.
definitely. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know who you guys think is gonna take it. We had some dismal picks from the last one, so don't put any money on it.
Hey, listen. Hey, look, I at least got the one right, so I was happy with that one.
I won a bit of money, but because of Pereira and the ladies. But
Yeah, those
after that, bro, after that, it was a mess.
yeah,
It was just a mess.
those two were the ones I got right as well.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, Godspeed. Have
Yeah.
a good one.
Cheers, guys.
Get it.